News information across federal ministries, agencies, and parastatals keeps you abreast of developments as they unfold. Let's find out the latest on Ministry News. The Minister of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, has disclosed that the Federal Executive Council on Wednesday has approved a new national language policy which makes the mother tongue a compulsory medium of instruction from primary 1 to 6. Speaking to State House correspondents after the FEC meeting in Abuja, the minister said the government is aware that implementation will be challenging. Nevertheless, for the first 6 years of education, the mother tongue will be the only medium of instruction, adding that it will be combined with English starting from secondary school.
The objective of this policy is to promote and enhance the cultivation and use of all Nigerian languages. Once you lose a language, you are losing more than a language. You are losing a whole mindset, a whole world view, a cultural heritage that developed in that.
The Federal Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, has indicated that the 424 billion naira allegedly inserted into the 2023 budgets of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, as well as that of the Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Power, were tabulation errors. The minister, however, stated that the figures were correct and duly approved by all the relevant authorities. The clarification, which was made in a statement signed by the Special Advisor, Media and Communications to the Minister, Yunusa Tanko, also indicated that opportunities to spot the error and correct it were available but not utilized by all the ministries and authorities involved. The Minister of Agriculture has confirmed the signing into law of the National Agricultural Development Fund Bill, NADF, by President Muhammadu Buhari. Dr. Mahmood Abubakar disclosed this recently in Abuja. He equally stated that the NADF will be funded from the derivation from 0.5% of National Development Resources Fund and 5% of the duty levied on import of rice, wheat, sugar, milk, poultry and fish. The minister further stated that the governments across all levels of the federation will give take-off grants and special intervention funds. The Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Ehanire, on behalf of the federal government, has flagged off the dissemination of the 2021 Nigeria Malaria Indication Survey (NMIS) report. The documents tagged the 2021 Malaria Indicator Survey report as well as the Advocacy, Communication and Social Mobilization Strategy and Implementation Guide, which was formally unveiled by the Federal Ministry of Health in Abuja by the minister, said the 2021 NMIS report provided the country and partners the necessary baseline information with which the achievements of the current anti-malaria intervention effort will be benchmarked. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has affirmed the Federal Executive Council's approval for the development of a property of the Nigeria Police located in the Maitama district of Abuja for the development of 39 apartments for police officers. The minister, who was speaking to State House correspondents on Wednesday after the FEC meeting, said the project will be executed through a private-public partnership that will facilitate the police force in taking 15 out of the 39 houses, while the private sector will provide the funding taking 24 of the houses.
Very luxurious apartments would be redeveloped, and 24 of them will be taken by the private sector that provided the funding, while the 15 would be used by the police. The police is entitled to 1.5% of whatever rent is collected, from the 24 apartments.
The Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola-San, has called for the use of geospatial data by the military and other security agencies in the fight against insurgency in the country. The minister made the charge during the 2022 Survey Coordination Conference and meeting of the Advisory Board on Survey Training tagged Geospatial Intelligence for National Security, held at the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, Osun State on Wednesday. Represented by the head of department, Nigerian Cadastral Coca Robert, Fashola noted that the Office of the Surveyor General of the Federation is assigned to provide data of geospatial intelligence. The Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development has donated sports kits to Young Ambassadors Against Drug Abuse Initiative and Street Children Parliament. Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development Sadiya Umaru Farouk, represented by the Sports Minister in the ministry, said the gesture was in line with promoting the humanitarian ministry mandate. The minister said by engaging in sports activities, the productivity of the girl child would increase. And finally, on ministry news, the Minister of Sports, Mr. Sunday Dare, disclosed recently that about 14,000 youth athletes from the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, will be competing in over 30 different sports at the 2022 National Sports Festival billed for Delta State. The minister, who expressed optimism that new athletes will emerge from the festival to compete favorably with their counterparts globally, commended the Delta State government for its dogged determination towards ensuring that Delta 2022 becomes a reality.
So Delta is ready. Our contingents from 36 states and the FCT are here. Some are still on their way. And we hope that the next 10 days will be beautiful days for sports, for talents to emerge, for friendship, for unity. We have 39 flags in all. We are going to hoist these flags right now.